I don't know. It's usually pretty organic lately. It has been pretty organic. We just talk about whatever comes up. Um, how was your week?
Oh, it was intense at the beginning, and now somewhere in the middle, it got relaxed, and then it got really intense all over again.
In a good way or in a stressful type of way?
I don't know yet because the dog is not my new best friend, and he every time I hug Nova, he wants a hug too.
Oh,
Like every time he'll jump up on me and he'll spread his arms apart because he wants me to hug him too. So every time I hug Nova, he's reaching out for a hug. No matter where I go, he's there.
so
Just
you have
now, he
so
just walked in, walked out.
you
Huh?
have babies now.
And yesterday I had three. And she's helpful. She's like 9, 10. She's super sweet, super helpful, but she's still a kid too.
Yes.
So I had all three of them yesterday. And I was like, I'm so glad I ain't got multiples. I just I'm so glad I ain't got multiples because that's a lot.
Yes. Yes.
It was beautiful though. We had a lot of fun. We made pizza. We made pizza, and that was the first time that Nova has made. Well, the second time Nova's made pizza, and it was the second time that she made pizza. And she's like, "I just thank you so much for doing this for me. This was so wonderful." And she's 9, 10. She's about to be 10 in May. She's like, "This was so wonderful. This whole thing was just a blast. We it was crazy because okay, so this is what the stress was like. We was chilling. Like I've been in chill mode since Wednesday evening, Thursday, Friday. I've been in straight chill mode, and I should be packing, but I'm just kind of like I don't want to right now. I don't want to. um, and so we've been in chill mode, and I realized that we didn't have enough eggs for her cake because her family, they were like, Keisha, can you please make sure that she gets some eggs? Like she makes this cake because this is what we want her to do. Okay. And so I'm looking at the ingredients and I'm like, we don't have enough eggs. We ain't got no eggs. And
Mm.
so what I ended up doing was, I went to the neighbor's house, and because there's a neighbor out here who offers popsicles to all the kids. And so me and the kids, and the dog, no, we left the dog here. But me and the kids, we went to the neighbor's house, and I asked her, I was like, "Do you have 3 eggs?" And she's like, "Yeah, I do. I have 3 eggs." And so I was like, "Oh, thank you." And so her husband went to go get our eggs. We each conversed for a second, and she's like, "That's gonna cost you $100." And I was like, "Oh
Real.
yeah, for real, for real." So we got 3 eggs, and came back, and the little girl was like, "So you just go to your neighbor's house and ask for eggs?" I was like, "Well, that's what the neighbors are there for. Like when you have neighbors, you should
Mm.
be able to go to your neighbor's house and ask them for either a cup of sugar, a cup of milk, a cup of flour, or some eggs. And with them four ingredients, you could do some things.
Mm.
You can do some things." And she was like, "For real?" I was like, "Yes, it's all you gotta ask. You gotta be able to ask your neighbors. You
You
got
do.
to, right?" And so we came back. Hi, LaShawn. Welcome in everyone who's coming in. So we came back, and her mom had just got off of work. We had made the pizza, so we're waiting for the pizza to cool down a little bit. And then her mom called, was like, hey Jess. She's like, "Hey, I just got through with work. I'm on my way." And I was like, "No, you can't come just yet." I said, "Go take your time, go get you something to eat, be relaxed, because we still have to make this cake." Like the cake was the end result. Like we have to make this cake. And so the little girl was like, "Okay, we're gonna make this cake." again, I'm at my friend's house because we're house sitting. And so I'm like, okay, so where are all her cake pans? Because she bakes, right? But it's not my house, so I don't know where everything is. So I'm looking and I'm like, where is this dango? Thank you so much. Thank you, Jess. Right? I was like, where is this cake pan? Right? And so I'm looking through the whole thing and I see the cake pans that she had. Hello, Jose. The
Okay.
the the cake pans that she has, um, they're the little circle ones, like the ones that you can do layer cakes on. And we had used those for the pizzas because I couldn't find like the regular baking pan or something like that. I'm not a baker, I'm a cook, right? So I'm like, where's the baking pan? And I was like, oh my gosh, we used them for the pizzas because they had little personal pan pizzas. Hi, mommy. And I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? So I got the casserole, the one that you put in the casserole. And I said, hey, mommy, it takes a second for YouTube to get the comments up here. But we do acknowledge you. Like there's like I think it's like a 60-second delay. So if you guys, welcome in everyone. If you guys are coming in and you have posted a comment, please just give us like 60 seconds. It is a 60-second delay before we actually see it. I don't know why that is, but we will acknowledge you. But welcome in. This is Soul Tribe Saturday. No worries. So the cake pan has been used by the pizza, and now I have this casserole pan that you can bake cornbread in and all that stuff. And we're making a cake. I was like, we're gonna make a square cake. It's not gonna be circle today. So we make the cake, and the little girl is like, oh, my mom's gotta come, but I still gotta eat my pizza. So she's over there. I said, we're gonna relax, we're gonna eat your pizza, and the cake should be done. So she was like, okay. And so we kept sticking the fork because we didn't have a toothpick. We kept sticking the fork in the middle and it was still jiggly. And it was like, we need another 10 seconds. We need another 10 minutes. We need another 5 minutes. We need another 5 minutes. It's going to get there. And so we finally pulled out the cake and it was still a little, just like the top was still a little, but we had to hurry up because it's like, we got to hurry up because your mom is coming. So I didn't even let the cake cool. You're supposed to let the cake cool before you actually flip it, right? And I'm like, no, we don't have time. So I flipped the cake, and we had already put like the flour on the bottom, so it was easy for it to be removed. It was very easy for it to like fall off the pan, which was awesome. So I was like, cool, we did that. And so like little pieces of the cake at the bottom was kind of like, falling off. So I'm piecing it together and I'm like, all right, girl, put the frosting on, put on the sprinkles. The cake is done. Praise him. Hallelujah.
Yes, the struggle of getting extra eggs and letting it cool and cook thoroughly, and then baking is an adventure. I,
Wow. While my son is making all these loud noises, I said, dude, you can't be loud because you're gonna make the cake fall. And he's like, what? I'll make them. This story sounds like it's not going on. It wasn't going well, but in the end, we got it, Jess. We got it. But the kids were running. I had to keep telling them, "Hey, you're gonna make the cake fall if you're too loud." And then the dog is barking. I said, "Yo, hush." But yeah, we ended up getting the cake done. It's a cute little cake she made. Took pictures, sent it to her aunt, let them know, the cake has been made. She got some, took it to her mom. It actually tastes really good too.
and you made some amazing memories with your little girl, right? Because you'll never forget the pizza and the cake and the adventure of going to your neighbor's house for eggs. That's the memory she will always have.
Hi, Jess. Thank you for hanging out with us.
I just thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's the little things. I guess what we can do is we can talk about the process.
The process of,
I don't know yet. Um,
but do have something to tell you.
yeah, I was
Uh,
going to ask you how your week was.
Yes, well, I feel that I made some serious progress last week at work with my team. Remember, one of the challenges that I was having was taking taking my leadership position at work and actually being a leader. Right, I do have a leadership position, but I wasn't comfortable with it. I'm not exactly comfortable yet, but I'm getting there. I feel like every week, slowly, I'm working in that direction. And last week I had a breakthrough where we started a new employee. I was able to guide him through the process of the first week. I held some team meetings where we addressed certain issues in the department that I'm addressing, along with my supervisor, of course. So those little things are making me feel more comfortable and more comfortable in my own skin, about the position that I'm in. It's been 3 years. I mean, something's got to give. So I sort of wanted to share that with you, and
Thank
give you your flowers for your help in that process, because I feel that since you and I had our sessions, I want you to publicize this, because this is my testament of your work.
Okay, 90 days. Let's go, 90 days. Let's go. All right,
Since
hold on before you get started.
Okay,
Welcome in, everybody. For those who are going to get this syndication, y'all going to see this, and I'm going to clip it somewhere. I don't know how I'm going to clip it. I'm going to clip it on YouTube. All right, for those who are coming in, I am Nikisha, and I am your belief worker. And what I do is I help people remove generational. Hey, Dana. I help people remove generational traumas that are locked and embedded in your subconscious beliefs. Now, we were on TikTok too. Now, what that means is there's generational traumas that are locked in the subconscious part of your brain, and they play on autopilot. And what I do is once you have a one-on-one session with me, I during the one-on-one session, I help remove those belief systems from the root. After 90 days, your body and your mind are completely changed in some way, shape, or form. And I can attest that I am at a 99, 98, 99% rate of experience and happy clients. And Rosa is actually one of those clients that we met from the webinar, but I was actually doing it live. But we met from the webinar that I was giving on TikTok. And if you're interested in checking out the webinar, go ahead. It's free. The link is below, or it will be below. And if you don't see the link here, just go to the major part of this page on YouTube. Click on webinars, absolutely free. And so she would come in on the live, and she came consistently and learned all the things that I was talking about. I did the exact same teaching every single time I was on the line. So it wasn't like she missed anything. So whatever she missed, she would come back and she was like, okay, cool, I got this part. And then she would leave and then she would come back. Okay, cool, I got this part. And if she needed to retake or re-up, she would come back and do it again. And you guys all have that same feature if you go to the link in our bio and click on webinar, a free webinar. And so what happened was she was like, you know what? I want to book a session with you. I was like, bet. So she booked the session. And within the first week, she started to notice that some of her anger issues were dissipating, and she was starting to recognize some of her anger issues and correlate to where and why these anger issues have come and to be. Then around day 90, we had a conversation. One of the things was um, acceptance, and she started to realize where that acceptance came from. Actually, it was a little bit over the 90 days. um,
yes,
she started to see where the acceptance came from, and was able to pinpoint it, and was like, oh, cool, let me let that go. So now she's giving us her full 90-day review. And again, she is our soul regressionist. This is Soul Tribe Saturday, but she's sharing her 90-day review so I can put it on my review page. Hey, so exciting. All right, mute the thing and you free go.
so as I was saying, as I wanted to tell you, my sense of my confidence level has increased to such a point where I feel the weight of my shoulders. I just feel like I don't know how to describe it exactly, but I don't feel like I care as much about being seen, which was really what I was struggling with. I was struggling about being seen, about people judging me, and about, because you always say, you don't, who cares if the what they think, who cares what people think, but deep inside you do care. You do care what others think, and how others see you. But I just feel like I have so much to offer to those that I work with, and then I have so much to give to those that I work with, that why not let myself seen? And so after our session, I just feel like my confidence level has lifted. I'm able to stand in my own, feel comfortable in my own skin. I keep saying that because that's exactly what it feels like. I feel more comfortable in my own skin, and and it's easier for me to approach other people to share, what I need to share. So, my leadership skills have increased also at work, which is something that I was struggling with. So, I'm slowly making progress. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm way better than I was 90 days ago. And eventually I'm continuing to work in that direction to eventually get where I want to be. So that's what I wanted to say. Thank you, Nakisha. I think your work is amazing. You have no idea the cage that you have released me from. And I wanted you to know that. So thank you.
Don't be making me cry. It's too early in the morning for all that. Early in the morning, I got tears in my eyes. That's why my eyes are squinting because I'm trying to fight them back. Holding back the tears. I know it's years, but it's tears right now because that is so beautiful. Because I've seen you grow.
Yes.
I have literally seen you grow from, especially even in your business, like not knowing what to do, how to do it, where to go with it, what you
Right.
wanted to do with it. And now you're like, hey, come join me, right? Come join me on my daily meditations.
Right. Like, who is this person
The amazing you,
that has always been there but afraid to come out of
that
that?
part. No fear. We ain't got time for fear. Look, I'm always gonna be broadcasting now. Look, we got a shirt. It's called "We Ain't Got Time for Fear." Go ahead and click the link in the bio. Go to I'm telling you, I got everything. Uh go to One Try merch. We ain't got time for fear. Because we
That's
don't.
we don't have. There's so much that we can give that fear is holding us back from.
And you have given so much within the time that I have met you to where you are now. And I'm just so elatedly proud of you. Like when hey Marlo, hi. I am so just very proud of you. Like I don't have words, but I know that in our one-on-one session, when you were chilling, hey, when you were chilling and you were just kind of like, okay, I'm with it. I remember when I was talking about your son and I think it was your brother,
Mhm.
and you were like, okay. I could see the skepticism just a little bit. And I was like, okay, we gonna work through this because I know the looks. I know the looks. And so like we gonna work through it. And then she was like, I don't know. And this is part of her after her one-on-one session with me. Because we did a video and I'm gonna include this when I edit. I'm gonna include this in the podcast part. But I remember after her one-on-one session, she was like, I don't know how this anger thing gonna happen, but I mean, because I know that's something that I have to deal with right now. So I'm
Yeah.
not really sure if this is gonna really apply to me, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know. And
Yeah.
within a week and a half to 2 weeks from our session, she was saying I can see a big change in how I address my anger. Like it's
Right.
not associated to me in the way it used to be. And she could look at it and analyze it from a different point of view. So
And it doesn't. It didn't. It instead being such an explosion, such a burst of emotion. Now it's more of a neutral type of logical type of addressing of whatever emotion that I'm feeling, and and also taken with a bit of humor. Like my angers were really based on frustration, especially being a single mother and being the only source of care for my child in the home. There's a lot of frustration that goes with that. And that's where my anger pretty much stemmed from. So now it's not as serious. It's not, we could be late and it's okay. You can take your time in the morning and it's fine. I don't care if we get to work at a certain time. It is all right. Everything is all right. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. And I've been able to address it. However, I have to say, the other day I was expressing my anger out of many, many, many months of frustration, and it was warranted. And I'm glad that it happened. But my body was rejecting that emotion to the point where my neck hurt for a whole day. Yes. So yes, and it's funny because in one of the lives that you were mentioning that your body rejects the emotion, the anger. Your body rejects those feelings, and it did happen to me where I needed to release that frustration because the person had pushed me to that limit after many, many months of me trying to just be chill. But when I did, despite the fact that it was warranted, I did feel the effects of it. So maybe that's another way for me to address those frustrations or address that anger. I know that's what you want to say.
Well, yeah, I was going to say for those who are coming in, so after your one-on-one session with me, what happens is once I remove these roots, these subconscious issues that are locked within your brain and your subconscious, and we pull it out from the root, what ends up happening is within 90 days, your body starts to do a full transition. You do a detox naturally. You naturally do a detox. You naturally start to lose taste for things. You may notice if you wear crystals, your crystals may break or you may lose them. The people that you are associated to may eventually no longer be of service to you where you don't feel their need to have them around. What ends up happening is your body releases these coping mechanisms that you may have after you do your one-on-one session with me. Feelings are also a form of coping mechanisms. They hide the very truth that you are trying to hold on to, or they hide the truth that you're trying to hide. And so what ends up happening, oh, so what ends up happening is when you are, okay, when what ends up happening when you are in a space where you want to act out in rage, or for many people who have had addictions, like truly people who have had addictions, and they would use that as their coping mechanism, your body no longer recognizes that. And the reason why your body no longer recognizes that is because that subconscious part of your brain, that genetic belief, the generational trauma that has been associated to you, no longer exists. So your body will let you know, we don't need that. We don't like that feeling. That's not a good feeling. We don't want that. That ain't it. That ain't it. And it forces you to change the way that you think, and it forces you to change the way that you handle things because that no longer is needed in your life in that way, in that version. So your body rejecting it, and you're not the first person who's told me this. Like, this has been all week. Like, people have been telling me, like, yo, my body can't handle 420 no more. I don't want it. I don't want to go drinking anymore. I don't want it. I can't handle it. My body won't let me have it because my body has a bad reaction to it. And that's just a solidification that the 90-day experience that you have after you book your session with me has been working on your behalf. That's definitely one of the changes. So if you guys are interested in booking your one-on-one session with me, please go to the link in our bio and click on book a session. Or because we are on YouTube, you guys can definitely. It is right. Marlo said that's wonderful. You can definitely. I think it's below under my subscription. You can see where you can book your one-on-one session with me. And let's start changing your life. Like when I say we're here to heal you mind, body, and soul, I mean it. I mean it.
A
We ain't
complete
here for play.
a complete holistic type of healing.
Mhm,
Complete mind,
mhm.
body, and soul. This is the best way of addressing everything that ails us. from things that we can see and those that we cannot see. And Dina, I see your comments. I wanted to let you know. Thank you so much. I love you too.
That part. Dina is awesome. Dina is definitely another person who's done a one-on-one session with us. If you guys want to check out the reviews of the people who have done one-on-one sessions with us, again, just book your session and it will take you directly to the reviews of some of the people. Now I can add Miss Rosa to the list of people who had a positive experience after 90 days.
Yeah.
That way you guys can definitely see the end results of what people have done. Many people, right? Dina's amazing. Dina is amazing.
But
Uh,
dancing videos.
right. Now, the whole dancing video, I was like, can I get in? Like,
I
I'm like,
know. I was thinking the same thing.
do I need to move my hips like that? Like, do I need to? I don't know if I can do that, but I'm gonna try. So don't be surprised, Dina, if I do a duet with you, because that was fun.
I can never do the samba. I always give it up to those ladies who know how to do the samba so well. That's not my thing. I've tried. It doesn't work. Doesn't
Samba,
work.
samba, samba. So yes, yes, I love Dina and T. And Dina again, Dina was actually the one of the she was my wild card. Dina was my wild card. Right? Dina was definitely the wild card. She came in unexpectedly. She heard what I was saying again through the webinar that I do offer for absolutely free. And she heard the end results of that webinar of how people's lives were changed. And she just came in and was like, yo, I need your help and I need it right now. And that's exactly how she said it. I need your help and I need it right now. And ever since then, Dina has not been the same either. And she is living her life. We all have our feelings. This is not one of those things like, oh, once you get a one-on-one session with me, your feelings will be completely changed and removed and eradicated. Not, no, 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 no. It's just a way to help you process your feelings in a more healthier way where it's not triggering to you and the people locked inside of your DNA. There are 62 people locked inside of your DNA. And what I do by removing these belief systems that trigger you, you don't have to worry about those triggers as deeply. They are more within your free will consciousness versus your subconscious, where everything goes to pot. It's a whole different experience. I talked to Dr. Bina, for those who, Dr. Rabina Berry, she was sharing with me her up to, she's almost at her 90-day review. And she was sharing with me, Dr. Bina Berry is a licensed clinical psychologist. So what I do and what she does is very similar. She does it from a scientific point of view, and I do it from a spiritual point of view. And Mhm. and when I do it from the spiritual point of view, um, she was saying to me that the changes that she had was more effective in a shorter amount of time than what she normally does with her clients from years of work. I take years of work that you have been going through with your therapist. I mean, it'd be years. And I take it and I break it down within 1 hour and some change. And your life is completely changed.
Wow. Wow.
That's from a licensed clinical psychologist.
That is amazing. And I believe it too, because you're going to the root of the issue, right? Whether your spirit, you're going to the root of the issue. And that's where we need to do the healing, right? That's exactly where we don't need to go through China. We don't need to go to different channels. We go directly to the root of it. And I can see how that is definitely more effective, and it is amazing. And that's how healing used to take place ages ago,
Mm-hmm.
right? We had the
Mm-hmm.
shaman, we had the spiritualists, we had the voodoo doctors. We
The
had those were
root workers.
way to the spirit to deal with whatever
Mm-hmm.
issue the person is was going through.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Because
now
you don't
going.
need it. Yeah. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
So thank you so much, baby.
Thank you. I have no way to express to you how thankful I am for the work that you do and how happy I am that I have found you. It was
Same.
because and I manifested you. You know, I am a master manifestor. I'm going to claim that because everything that I have wanted, I've made it happen, and I've asked for you and you for your services and your help, and that's how I was able to find you. The universe sent you to me or sent me to you, and I was able to find the person that I needed to help me with that one aspect of my life that I was struggling the most with. And I am so thankful. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm so thankful too. So this is the whole purpose of me doing this, right? I've always said that we are all missing pieces of someone else's jigsaw puzzle. That's what I've always said. And if you can't rise to the occasion, like people, let me say this. People need you. You. People need you. And I mean that. People need you. What you offer, who you are, your personality, the very essence of you. And if you don't rise to the occasion of being the best version of yourself, then what is the purpose of you living in this life? There's a specific way that we live. We can look at corporate and we can look at corporations, we can look at all these things, and what ends up happening is they keep you distracted from you. They keep you distracted from looking at the best version of you. And my goal and my hope and my results have been to remove the clutter so you can stand in your fullness and every essence of you, from your mind, releasing you from the generational traumas, from your body, from all of the people that helped to create you, those 62 people locked inside of your DNA. They are now fully in alignment with you. That's how important you are. The ancestors that are associated and tied to you, those ancestors love you, your soul. Your soul has been here several times before, and it also has a soul family. And those soul families are on the other side, and some are present in your life right now. And the reality is, they are still connected to you. But if you're not connected to you, then there's no way that they can be in alignment with you in order for you to be the best version of you. You are needed. I will say this again. In the light of this world and how the world is structured, it is putting people into a point where they no longer want to be here on this earth. And that is not why you are here. You are needed. You are worthy. You are loved. And we can say this all the time when we do our daily manifestations. We can say this all the time when we do our daily mantras. And that's cute. That's cute for your affirmations, but that only represents 12% of who you are. Your free will only represents 12%. Once you've done your one on one session with me, those things that are fully in alignment with you within your mind, the 88% of the subconscious beliefs that are factors in who you are today, go into full alignment and you can sit and rest in being who you are authentically. And when you say, I am, like Rosa just said, I am this, I am that, I am this, those things will come in full fruition with you because not only are you in alignment, the 12% of your free will is in alignment, but the 88% that helped to create you and your soul are now in alignment, which gives you so much more power than you could ever imagine within yourself. And don't mind me, yes, it takes time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It takes time. It's not a quick fix. It's not, the session is quick. The results take time.
Yes. Yes, it does take time because you need to also, put in the work. If you don't put in the work and the practice and the effort into making those into that progress, then it's all you also need to do your part, right? So
Yeah.
it's going to take time. So there's the wishing and the manifesting, but there's also the action part of it that is your part to do.
It's your part to do.
Mhm.
So we don't negate that part. We just pull things from the root. We make you aware of what's been holding you back. And you already know this. A lot of times, especially when we were doing your session, when things were happening and you're like, and your body was rejecting, your body was like, nope, that's not my truth. You looked at it and was like, yeah, yeah, that's true. I can
Yeah.
see how that came out to be. I can see how that manifests in my life. I can see it requires you to be fully accepting and fully aware of your own personal flaws so we can find out where that came from.
Mhm.
We have to find out where it came from. And you tell me, you're like, oh, yeah, well, we're here.
Mhm.
That is, that is an issue I deal with. Let's talk about it. Where did it come from? Who gave you that? Who gave you that belief? Who shared that belief with you? Who did that? And it's your come to Jesus moment where you have to face your own truth and your own reality. And it's just me and you. And I don't judge because we all are flawed. There's no
Every
judgment.
right, right. S- So for me, when we did our session, I didn't know where my issue was coming from, and it wasn't until recently that really sat down and asked myself, where is this coming from? Why, where is this sense of unacceptance is coming from? Because I was loved as a child. Yes, my mother. I was raised by a single mother and a wonderful stepdad. They loved me. They showed me love. They were not perfect, but I still knew that I was a loved and cared for child. Where is that coming from? And it turns out that during the time, which is one of my soul lessons that I came to this world to learn, during the times that my mother left DR and abandoned me, at least quotation mark, because that
In
was
your
one
mind,
one of my soul
in your
lessons
child mind.
in my
Now,
child mind.
now
Yes,
let's hold on for that 1 second.
thank you.
The way that we are as adults and the way that we thought as children are totally different things. We see things, mommy's gone, she abandoned me. Oh my God. Because you can't articulate with your own words because they hadn't developed yet. And what ends up happening is we end up getting stuck in that space. And so for her, when she's saying the abandonment, in air quotes, because in her mind, as a little person or a younger person or a middle person, a middle sized person, not an adult, but as she was growing up, in her mind, that equated to mommy is never coming back. She abandoned me. She's gone. And we can see that with children. That's what happens with children. Go ahead, Rosa.
Exactly. So being the abandonment issues was one of my soul lessons that I needed to learn. um, I learned this through my one of my own past life meditations, not meditation, past life regressions, where I discovered that I was the abandoner in a previous life of my mother and my family. So I needed to be on the opposite side of that lesson so that I could understand the feeling. So through that abandonment, again in quotation mark, through that soul lesson, I was left with friends of the family to care for me for 1 to 2 years. And during that time, I did not feel accepted. That's where my acceptance, lack of acceptance originated from, right? I didn't feel like I was welcome in their home. It was more like I had to be there because I had nowhere else to be.
Mm,
So that was the root of that issue. So I was able through meditation go
that's
back to
good.
that little girl and put her in a beautiful space where she was completely loved and accepted. So I'm working through that. I'm not quite there yet, but through my meditation, that's what I'm doing now to heal that aspect of my lack of acceptance and a lack of love that I felt at that time. So yeah, it's amazing how maybe that was part of my lesson as well.
So I love that. So she's pretty much just sharing with you guys why Soul Tribe is and why Rosa is here. What I do is I clear the way. That's all I do. Like there's a bunch of trees and y'all can't see your life, right? You say it the way you want to, but it's still kind of murky. It's foggy. And all I do is I help you cut down those trees, right? In the cutting down, you can see clearly. Then we offer our services as Black Cherokee One Tribe, the spiritual hub. And those services are partnered with people like Oasis Regressions, aka Rosa, right here.
Right.
Because there are certain things that are associated to ourselves after the way has been cleared. There are certain things that are associated to your soul that I can't touch. I'm not equipped for that. That's not my area of expertise. What I do is I open up the door so you can start seeing things. If you notice that you have abandonment issues, maybe it is a part of your past life regressions. Maybe it is something that happened in your soul. So, what I do within the spiritual hub community, the Black Cherokee One Tribe, with Soul Tribe, is we offer these services through partnerships with other small businesses that work in the spiritual field, the spiritual realm. And it doesn't mean like it's fully spiritual in the fact of hoodoo voodoo, because there's respect there, right? But that's not what we practice here. This is practical. I'm a Virgo. Things have to be practical in my mind, right? So we offer these services like soul regressions. We offer soul dream interpretations. We offer life after death experiences through Soul Tribe Saturday. So I'm just here and I've been thinking about this, like trying to share that. Like, how does this work? My last name is Hayes. Hayes means gatekeeper. That's all I am. I'm the one that meets you at the door and says, "Hi, welcome. This is a wonderful experience that you're going to grow from and enjoy if you choose to. But first, let's clear up this murk that's holding you back. And then once we clean you up, then I open up the door to the wonderful people that are associated to Black Cherokee One Tribe. I stand at the gate. That's all I do. That's all I am. And that's a beautiful thing. And I'm locked into that position. I'm cool with that position. I'm 1,000% cool with that position because it's an opening of the door to you, the best and the greatest version of you. You are that important. I've said you about 100 times already on this live because that's how important you are, truly. And if you don't choose to utilize our services, that's cool. That's cool. But if you do choose to utilize our services, I can help you, and I can if you flow with us, rock with us. I can almost guarantee that your life gonna be 100% different.
You practically step into a different timeline. That's exactly where I am. A different timeline from where I was before. A different Rosa. And you
And
can see,
timelines aren't linear; they're circular, so you can just cross over. Like, you know what? I don't like this. Let's go to this version.
I like this one better. Quite honestly, I'm having way more fun.
That part, like, seriously, y'all. I'm in the process of moving, and my life is going cuckoo for cocoa puffs in a good way. Because where I'm moving to is beneficial, more beneficial to what I am doing. And the beautiful thing, and even my friends are saying, they're like, you created this, Keisha. You created a space that can travel with you. So you're not
Yeah,
losing anything. In the transition of my moving, guess what? I could still be on here and be like, yo, let's do Soul Tribe Saturday. Okay, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be like, dang, I gotta find something else to do. Oh, dang. That's not my life no more.
right. You can go anywhere in the world, quite honestly. Anywhere and still do what you do.
Still do what I do.
Beautiful.
It is. And that's where I want to be. My son is in the room and playing with his tablet.
Hmm.
So my son and I are still connected. I don't have to leave him. And wherever I go, all I need is my laptop and my phone. That's it.
That's it.
And internet. Laptop, phone, and my internet. That's it. And I can put this as a background. You'll never know what's behind me. So hey, whatever.
Exactly.
And I'm
Exactly.
here helping you guys heal. Like
Doing your doing your soul's mission, essentially, your soul's desire, which is what you are meant to be doing.
and hence the jigsaw puzzle. Everybody has a part in our each other's life. Just like this tree behind us, you can see the different colors and where the roots intertwine, but all of us have to come together in order to make this fabulous tree. This is the family tree of people. This is the reason why I chose this as the emblem, because this is the family tree of people. And if you can't rise to the occasion, then you're going to end up being stuck down at below. The goal is for all of us to rise together. And we need you.
That root, if you don't rise to the occasion, that part of the tree dies, and it affects the rest of the tree as well. That's very profound. Yeah. So we all need to do our part.
We all have to do our part. And it may seem little and minuscule to you, but it really does leave a big, huge impact on others. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Listen, I love Soul Tribe Saturdays. It's such a gift. Thank you for this space. My heart is in it. And it is. And it is, Dina. Welcome to all of you guys coming in. We love to have you guys here. Thank you guys for joining us. This is Soul Tribe Saturday. Normally, what we do is we talk about soul regressions, but now we're talking about the space of how me and Rosa collaborate in order to make your life a lot better. I would love for Rosa to introduce herself once again to those people who are coming in and how they can obtain your services. That would be awesome.
Yes, my name is Rosa. I am a certified past life regressionist. I offer tailored guided meditations, past life regressions, two types of past life regressions where you can access, you will see, or you will be presented through from your spirit guides the past life that is most suitable to help you in this current life. And then from there we can go, we can walk to the spirit realm where you can meet your guides and your angels, and to even take you to source so you can have a conversation with source if you decide to do so. um, we'll be having a group meditation on April 13th, where we'll each have our own experience of a past life regression, or past life vision of that would be most beneficial to you in this life. Everyone would have their own vision, of course, because we all have different minds and different experiences. So, in order to find more information about that and to register for the past life regression, the group past life regression on April 13th, definitely visit my website at oasisregressions.com. You can also go to my TikTok bio, and register through my tree link, which is my pen site account, and it should be listed on my
Link
bio
tree.
link tree.
Is that what you have?
Uh, Probably not. Just a link
We'll
to
work
my
on.
pen
It's on the
site,
link to your bio. Okay.
link in my bio, and in my website. So you should be able to access. Or you can also send me an email at oasisregressions@gmail.com. So those are the ways you can reach me. So that's about it.
All right. So Soul Life Regressions, Past Life Regressions, April 13th with Rosa. Are you going to do it on YouTube? Are you doing it enclosed? How are you doing it?
It's going to be through Google Meets.
Okay.
I will create, I guess, a space for us and send the invitation through Google Meet.
Okay. So if you guys want to get locked in, go ahead and right. She was asking the same question. Go ahead and lock in with oasisregressions.com, and find out when she is doing that. Sign up because this is an exclusive. Um, experience just with me with Rosa. I'm not involved in this, but I might pop in if I'm not moving and I'm in transition. If I'm not in transition, I'm gonna pop in because I need another soul regression.
And
I need
and
another
it's
one.
super affordable, like because it's going to be a group meditation or group regression. You know, I wanted to make it affordable for everyone, so it's only $55.55. So it's anyone
Ooh.
can, you know, if you cannot afford it, just let me know, we'll do it for free. But any,
No, we won't do it for free. We're not doing that for free. Sorry, you're gonna have to catch the next one. You can get something else for free, but
yes,
not
catch
that.
the
Yeah, get something else for free. We might do like a little half an hour regression on here or something, rally or something. I don't know. She not giving
yes.
nothing else for free. We're not doing that.
Yes, it is on a Sunday. Yeah, the 13th. 13 being my lucky number. That's why I chose it.
Yay. Now she might offer a sponsorship program if people want to sponsor somebody. Hmm.
Yes,
But
yes.
we're not doing free. We're not doing free here. No. That is off the table.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. No more free.
We have way too much talent to give it for free, right?
Yeah, we can't. I mean, let's dive in on this real quick. Like, if we, if segregation is actually going to be on the table for real, there's a 1.7 trillion dollars within the Black community alone. We're
Mm,
not doing free.
no, not
We want
anymore.
that 1.7 trillion to go and hit our stuff just a little bit, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? 1 trillion. That means several people can be millionaires. Several people can be thousandaires, 100 thousandaires. We cool with the hundred
Good.
thousandaires on up
That's
to six
exactly
and seven
right.
figures, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures. We cool with that. We cool. Right, exactly. If you can spend $55 on junk, you can definitely spend $55 on your own personal
I'm
healing.
gonna use that. You know what? I'm gonna use that for my next TikTok video.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing because I'm like, look,
I love it. I love that. Thank you, Dina, for the inspiration.
it's money towards you.
Exactly.
It's money towards you.
So
It's
you're investing
different.
in your growth and your well being. Why not?
I mean, if you invest in the gym, you want your outer body to look good, then you gotta have your inner body to match that too, in order for you to make sure that that's sustained.
Absolutely.
If not, you just spinning your wheels unnecessarily. Don't make no sense. Not one bit of lick. Not one bit of lick of sense. Right. Spend money on junk. We can spend money on healing. Matter of fact, that leads me to my thing. Make sure you guys check out our shirt. Love may not. What does it say? Love may not help you pay the bills, but love helps you heal, baby. That is another one of the shirts that we have to offer here at Black Cherokee One Chive. So check out the merch. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing my old teacher shirt. Don't judge me. I used to be a teacher. It's field day. Yes, the best for you. It's the best. You all work so hard. My dollars are for you, and I can't. And you are. She does. She buys a shirt. She buys a sweatshirt. She be rocking it. So you can't. If you need a Dina, I'm so thankful for Dina because I need a
Me
Dina. We
too.
all need a Dina.
Me too. She's the
Mhm.
greatest cheerleader. I just love her energy. Dina, I'm so thankful for you as well. When you pop up in my life the other night and you made a put a comment, you really made my day. So just letting you know, thank you so much.
Dina is the best. Dina is a ride. She's a ride or diner. Seriously, she's a ride or diner. So, Miss Love, do you have any meditations for us today?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do have three meditations as always.
All right.
Uh,
So, as she's pulling these up, this is the meditation part of Soul's Tribe Saturday to help you get through the first part of your day, if you are on the West Coast, and to help you get through the middle of your day if you're on the Central and the East Coast. And what Rosa does is she provides us with options that we can choose from to do our meditation. Whatever your meditation is that you choose, go ahead and put it in the comments after she reads them off. Okay?
Okay. So meditation number one, if this is the one you prefer, please write a number one in the comments. This is a self-compassion meditation. Sometimes we need a little compassion for ourselves. So this is a self-compassion meditation, number one. Meditation number two is a forgiveness meditation. Not only self-forgiveness for others, but also forgiveness for ourselves. This is meditation number two. And meditation number three, which is one of the ones that I've placed on my live, is meditation for physical healing through chakra balancing. So those are the three meditations for today. Number one is self compassion meditation. Number two is forgiveness meditation. And number three, chakra balancing meditation.
I'm for one.
Number one, gotta vote for number one. Dina, what do you say? What do you say?
Right. And all those people who are popping in, popping out, go ahead and put it in the comments. We don't mind. Oh,
And
and also, go ahead.
I'm going to go get my charger because my phone is at 20% right now. So I'll be
No
right back.
worries.
Okay.
And also, this will not, for those who are coming in, this will be uno, right? Uno mas. This part will not be a part of the restream. If you would like to have this part of the restream, you will have to connect with Rosa, Rosa Regressions. I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but we're cutting it here, and I'm giving myself the marker, cut it here, and then we're gonna move on to the next part. So yeah. Rosa, did you get the last one? I know she's coming back. I'm matter of fact, I need some water too. Hold on.
Okay, my dears. So meditation number one is the way to go today. As we prepare, please find a comfortable spot where you can relax, and I will begin. Meditation for self compassion. You guys ready?
Rosa, did you get the last one?
Say that again.
Did you get the last one
The
from
last
last
what?
week? The last video from last week?
Um, Actually, I haven't checked my email. I gotta
No
check.
worries. No worries.
I'm sure it's there. You know.
Because I don't know if I cut it out. Because I try to duplicate the link to send it to you.
Okay.
And then I cut it out on my side. So let me know. I'll
Okay.
double check today.
I will take a look.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
All right, my dears. Let's get settled and let's start. Let me see if I can make this screen a little less bright because I think that would help. Okay. Okay, my dears. Welcome to today's meditation where we will explore the theme of self compassion. Self compassion is the practice of treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we offer to others. In the short term, cultivating self compassion reduces stress, alleviates self criticism, and promotes emotional balance. Over the long term, we build resilience, foster a deeper sense of self worth, and strengthen our ability to navigate life's challenges. This meditation is designed to help you connect with your inner self, embrace your imperfections, and cultivate a sense of unconditional self love and understanding. Find a comfortable space. Choose a quiet location where you will feel safe and can relax without interruptions. Create a calming environment and soft lighting, a warm blanket, or gentle music if desired. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. One last time. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Allow your body to relax in this moment. Bring your attention to the rhythm of your breath, noticing its natural flow in and out. Slowly scan your body from head to toe. As you notice any tension, gently release it with each exhale. Silently say to yourself, I am here to nurture and care for myself. Reflect on any challenges, mistakes, or moments of self doubt you may be experiencing. Allow them to surface without judgment. Remind yourself that struggles and imperfections are a natural part of being human. Gently say, I am not alone in my pain. Everyone faces challenges. Imagine a warm golden light emanating from your heart. This light represents compassion and love. Let it spread through your body, bringing comfort and reassurance. And silently say to yourself, I am worthy of love and kindness just as I am. I am worthy of love and kindness just as I am. I am worthy of love and kindness just as I am. Bring to mind a specific situation or feeling that causes you distress. Acknowledge it with understanding and without judgment. Imagine what a loving friend or mentor would say to you in this moment. Repeat those words to yourself, such as, it's okay to feel this way. You are doing your best. Imagine wrapping yourself in a warm embrace or being surrounded by a soft, comforting light. Let this gesture soothe and nurture you. Gently say, "May I be kind to myself. May I find peace. May I feel loved." Repeat this several times. May I be kind to myself. May I find peace. May I feel loved. May I be kind to myself. May I find peace. May I feel loved. Shift, shift your focus back to your breath, feeling its steady rhythm. Silently say to yourself, "I am enough just as I am. I choose to treat myself with kindness." When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Take a moment to reorient yourself to your surroundings. Commit to carrying this sense of self compassion into your day by setting a small, loving intention, such as, "I will speak kindly to myself," or "I will honor my needs." Take a few moments to journal or reflect on how you feel after this meditation. What insights or emotions arose? How did it feel to offer yourself kindness and compassion? Thank you for joining me in this meditation today. And so it is.
You already know.
I'm to hear. I want to hear. Dina, you see us? I think Dina
you,
fell
you already know. So the first thing,
Oh, there
okay,
you are.
Dina, let's go. Dina said it was a warm hug. It was a warm hug myself to myself. The whole thing, the whole time. This was what I needed. I honestly have been fighting off a bit of negative thoughts, and that was my confirmation for me. Love that.
Wonderful. So, Dina, just so you know, I'm going to create this meditation tonight and I'm going to post it on my page in YouTube so you can access it whenever you need. Okay. I think, and I'll probably make it on my live as well tonight because it was really, really good. A good one. I don't think we've done this one before.
Mm-mm. I can actually cut it so you can just have it. I can
Oh,
copy it so you can just,
use
yeah,
the sound.
yep,
Good.
yeah. You'll just have to cut it on YouTube,
Okay.
and then you can download. You should be able to download it from there too, so you don't have to do extra work.
Okay.
And we
Thank you.
trying to keep it simple.
Save
Trying
us
to keep
some
it
time.
simple.
Is money.
That part. We generating, man. That's where we at. We generating. We're in that generation phase. And I'm gonna
That's
tell
right.
you why. So, oh, thank you. It resonated deeply for me. I love that. Same. It did same for me too. So the very first thing that I saw when you were talking was a tornado. And then I drifted off to sleep. I found myself nodding. I was like, oh wait, I gotta stay focused. Let's stay focused.
Yes.
Uh, so I saw a tornado. And yes, thank you so much, Rosa. I saw a tornado and then I saw a wooden bowl. Those were the two things, and I saw water. That's right. I saw water and smoke. I had to think of what else I saw because I was like, I know I saw something else. Hold on, I'm updating everything. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. Now, the first thing I saw was the tornado. The tornado represents a powerful transformation, chaos, and spiritual upheaval. It symbolizes the destruction of old patterns, making way for renewal and rebirth. Daddy, I want to get mommy a hug first.
Oh, give the baby a hug. Give him a big hug for me.
Where
Hi.
am I'm not back home. Mommy, where are you? Are we at Teacher Teresa's house? Yeah, we're still there. No. But Mommy has yes. Why are we on the phone? Because, oh, where are we on the phone? Mm-hmm. Well, we're in Soul Tribe Saturday. We're in the vertex of Soul Tribe Saturday. All right. You get on
Oh,
this one to pick it up? Okay. All right. Pick it up. All right, geez, get down. Get down. Get down. I'm gonna give you a hug too. Here you go. There you go. You got your hug. Yep. And your scratches. I told you. I told you.
cannot, cannot pass those hugs away. You got to grab them every chance you get. No
No,
matter where
but
you are,
no,
you just
we
got to.
got these two. The dog. Every time I hug my son, here comes the dog. He right here. Dog is right here.
Look,
I
let me
don't
see.
know
Let
the tail.
me
He
see.
right here. See, come here.
Oh, oh my
Yeah.
God. I love dogs from afar. I don't think I have the patience, for the constant need of attention. It's enough with my child. But I love to watch how needy they are from a distance.
I thought I wanted a dog. Oh, you can't see him? Come here, please. Oh, come here. Come. Hold on, y'all.
He looks almost like the kind of dog from the Little Rascals,
This is the
kind of, with a little with a Oh, he's so sweet though. Look at that sweet face.
got a pretty face. It's my
Oh, you're a sweet boy.
yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what a
Mm-hmm.
sweet, sweet angel. Look at that face. You can see he just wants love.
Mm-hmm. And this is what he does to me all the time. When Nova comes, here he comes. All up
My
on me. All right. Good job, D.
Mhm.
What were you
So
gonna say, Rosa? I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna add the purple color too, Dina. I
yeah,
saw you.
girl, because she I think Dina saw that before. The purple light keeps coming back. I want to hear that. I think we mentioned, we talked about what that meaning was, but I want to hear it again if you
Oh,
could
no
please.
worries. And we did, but yes. Well, was it dark purple? Do you remember? Was it just regular purple or royal purple or lilac? Or was it just regular purple? He's snuggling up in the dirty clothes. I'm washing clothes and he's snuggling up in the dirty clothes.
Okay, you're gonna wash it anyway.
Yeah, I know. This is so funny.
He's probably
Right.
enjoying the scent of the clothes, though. Your
Yeah,
scent.
he is.
Yeah.
He all up in it. What? Oh no. Is it still working? Oh no. All right. I got the the bright purple in there. Okay. Tornado. The tornado represents powerful transformation, and upheaval and release. It symbolizes inner and external chaos that clears the way for renewal. Kind of like for me personally, what I'm dealing with a move. Anybody who moves, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Spiritually, it indicates a period of intense change and emotional purging and making space for growth. Oh no. All right, go back in there. I know. It's shut down. Oh no. It just got a Oh no. No, these down. Leave my son alone. These. Sorry, y'all. This has been this has been
Okay. We know it's all about them.
all right, so the wooden bowl symbolizes simplicity, humility, and sustenance. Wood connects to nature and grounding energy, while the bowl represents receptivity, nourishment, and spiritual emptiness, being filled with wisdom or abundance. The water, it symbolizes emotions, purification, spiritual flow, and represents healing, cleansing, and renewal. Water often reflects the subconscious, intuition, and emotional depth. Pretty much what we've been talking about.
Hmm.
Bright purple is a color of spiritual wisdom, which ties in what we're talking about with the other symbolisms or the other symbols. High consciousness, the divine connection. It represents intuition, psychic abilities, and the crown chakra, which links to enlightenment and the spiritual awakening. So, Dina, for you, you should be seeing more spiritual development within your psyche, in your life, and what's going on right now in your life. The things that you remember when you did your soul regression with Rosa a couple of months back, and you had like a stop, and you ended up being stopped right there at the colors, and you couldn't go past that, couldn't see anything past that. You're stuck in the colors. What this
Hmm.
is representing, in my opinion, is that if you did the recession, the regression, not the recession, if you did the regression with Rosa again, you should be able to go past the barriers of the colors. And now your heart and your mind and your body is fully accepting of the idea. Because I can say, I'm gonna just be honest, because you know how I do. When we first got connected, I was trying to explain to you that your stomach would naturally heal. And I was met with a combative force, not from you, but from the idea of me saying that your stomach will naturally heal itself. Mhm. And you weren't that receptive to that idea. I still like, because Rosa, I don't think you were there the first time me and Dina met.
No, that was
Um,
before I joined your
yeah.
lives. That
Um, so before what happened with Dina was Dina was having stomach issues. And I was telling Dina at the very beginning, I said, Dina, don't be surprised if your stomach heals through this process. And she was like, no, I'm still going to check with the doctors and I'm still going to do this and I'm still going to do, what is necessary in order for me to make sure that my body is healed. But I appreciate the sentiments and I agree with, the idea of it. But I'm still going to go to the doctor and I'm still going to find, what the doctor says. And I'm just still going to keep doing the regimens and doing all those things. And I'm not opposed to that. That's what you should do, right? That part. It took her several months before she even got to see another doctor. And in the interim of her going to see the doctor, because she was in severe pain, Dina's stomach was bloated to the max. It was bloated to the max, and she was in severe pain. Within 2 weeks, that pain subsided. Mhm. And by that 90 days, before her 90 days was over with, she had already told me right there. She's putting it in the comments right now. Right now, she says, but I'm healed. By then, when she finally got to the doctors and they saw her stomach, they couldn't find anything wrong with her stomach at all. So, that to me, when you see the bright color and you see the bright color purple, that to me is letting me know that you have opened yourself up now to the idea and the possibilities of allowing your intuition and your spirit man or your spirit guides or your spirit within you to start to take its place in doing what it needs to do and allowing yourself to get past that stagnation that was a mental block for you. I saw the doctor and they said, just keep doing what you're doing. Exactly. Right. This is not to tell you to walk away from your doctor. I'm not saying that, nor will I ever say that. This is in tandem with Western medicine. In the interim, if you find yourself no longer needing those things, get your doctor's advice, like she did, but be open to the idea that possibilities that miracles can and do happen after you do a one session with me. Okay. So when you say the color purple, that means that you are now opening yourself to the alignment of allowing your spirit, your soul, to start to utilize you and to share with you your theta brainwave, to share with you the things that you need in order for you to move forward. That's been the thing that you've been missing. I can tell you that up front because I've watched you. And it seems like you have been kind of dancing around it. And I've seen you. And I just sit back in the cut. I don't say much. I say hi, what's up? How you doing? But I'm seeing your development and I'm watching you, right? And I can honestly say that that's been the thing that's been holding you in this level of where you've been, but you couldn't get access to that, to the new change, until your body has completely healed. And that's what you took the time to do, is to allow your body to heal. Now that it's healed, now you can focus on moving forward. And that was your plan anyway. At the very beginning, that was your plan anyway. So I love that. My mind is powerful and I know this now. Absolutely. Your body had to heal first, clear the way, and now your mind can be open to the idea of, okay, what's next? So that makes me very, very proud. I understand. I'm holding true to it. Yes, I will never let it go. We know. And we don't want you to, Dina. We do not want you to at all. And so, right? And so now we have smoke. Smoke represents the veils between worlds, prayers, rising, and spiritual messages. It can symbolize purification, release, and a signal of transformation. In some traditions, smoke is seen as a carrier of intentions or communication with the divine.
Did you see smoke or did Dina
I
see?
saw smoke.
You saw smoke.
Yeah, Dina saw the color purple. I saw smoke. Now, together, these symbols reflect the journey of emotional and spiritual transformation, possibly the clearing of old energies, the tornado and the smokes, a purification process, which is the water, and the preparation to receive divine wisdom and or abundance, the wooden bowl and purple. And that's it.
I love how you give us an interpretation of the visions that are seen because it gives us even a deeper understanding of what it is that we're going through. You know what Dina has been experiencing, what she's going through, what it means to you, and how it applies to your life at this present time. Is so wonderful that you can do that for us. Thank you.
I love doing it because it gives you the idea of what to expect and what your spirit is really saying. And it comes to you in symbols sometimes. Your soul comes. No problem. Your soul gives you symbolisms. This is the reason why we have the Bible. The Bible was not made of words, it was actually made of symbols. And people interpret it the way that they felt or they seemed to know that it was fitting for that moment. But your
Right.
spirit that gives you the, if you're in tune with your intuition, it gives you symbols because it doesn't come with words. The words are your logical side,
That's the language of your soul. Symbols and symbolism. You know,
colors.
colors,
Yeah.
indirect.
Yeah. Your soul is talking through
Yeah.
symbols. Well, can you recognize it? You
Maybe
can
we can
recognize it.
prepare a class on symbolism. I think it would be so helpful for everyone to learn that because,
I'm with it.
we're not taught that in school. And many of, even myself, I'm missing that little bit of knowledge on how to interpret some symbolism. I do have some knowledge of it, but there's so much to it. There is so much to it.
I looked it up. Don't think I know this out the side of my head. Some I do. Some some does come to me through intuition or from previous practices. Like I used to see dragonflies all the time. And dragonflies represent transformation, change. They're the representation of 555. If you ever see a bunch of dragonflies that are around you, there are symbolisms of death, and death actually represents transition, change, newness, and they're beautiful in stature. And so something beautiful is on the way. If you ever see dragonflies, same with bees. Bees represent abundance because honey used to be something that of high value and high worth. Even now, honey is very expensive. You
Yep.
know, it comes with abundance. Bees come and work in groups, in huge, large groups to make their hives. That's an abundance. So everything naturally has a symbolism to it. And once you explain it, you're like, oh yeah, well that makes sense. Well that
Right.
makes
Right.
sense.
Thank you, Dina, for being here.
Thank you, baby. We
For your
greatly appreciate you.
time.
And I'll be joining his class next week. I'll be joining his class next week. I'm trying to get all these people connected so I can stay connected with what they're doing. Because I'm
Mhm.
spreading you guys all out. Like, okay, this person does this. This person does that. This person does this. But with that being said, go ahead, take it in another room, baby. Any closing words, Miss Rosa?
No, just thank you for being here. Check out my website, oasisregressions.com. Don't miss out on the group past life regressions. It should be fun and it should be very, very awakening, for lack of a better word. That's it.
Um, what I would love for you to do is promote it at least once a week. I mean, once a day, at least once a day.
On TikTok.
On TikTok, and use the same video and put it on YouTube.
Okay.
So you
I
don't
have
have to do a lot of work.
I have it on. I also have it on TikTok. I have been promoting it once a week, but maybe I'll put it as a quick meditation. I mean, not as a live. Put it on my live real briefly, and then move on to the meditation from there. Maybe I'll do.
And also with your lives, we want to see your face.
Let me get there. I'm not quite there yet, but I will. I will. I will. Give me
It,
a week.
it, it, it'll change the trajectory. That's the reason why I left your
I.
live so
I'm
you can
sure.
see the difference.
I'm sure it will be, but I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah, no, we taking it in strides.
I will. I will.
We taking it in stride. So if you guys want to see her beautiful face, you're gonna have to come on to this live. I think we should stay right here. What do you think?
I'll go anywhere you want to set up. It's fine with me.
I like YouTube.
You do?
I mean, as far as the engagement goes, like getting the people, it's a little slower, but
Yes.
we have the freedom to say whatever it is we want to say.
And not only that, it's slowly growing as well. So there's growth there if we continue it. So long term, I can see the benefits of it.
Yeah. Because I spent a lot of time on TikTok, which is cool, but it's nice to have a nice little set away on YouTube. And
It's
it
good
is,
to
yeah. So
diversify.
I think with you, we'll do YouTube because we want to build out your YouTube page anyway. I think your YouTube page on here would be even better
Yes.
because
Yeah.
your content is long form content.
And not on, yes, I think this is more, it's more suitable for YouTube. Um, what I do,
Mhm.
because I've seen, I mean, people in TikTok, they're not looking to meditate, quite honestly. They're looking for
Some are,
entertainment.
some are.
Some are,
You can give them 1 minute meditations and then tell them if they want to go to like 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes, or 8 minutes and 15 seconds. That's when
mhm.
you can monetize. So you can do your one-on-one, your 1 minute meditations on TikTok and tell them to join the live meditations on YouTube. It'll be more lucrative for you, I think.
Okay. All right. Are we allowed to suggest going to YouTube on TikTok? Is that?
All you have to do is just put the sticker on there, or
Mhm.
YouTube sticker, and say
Okay.
join the rest of the meditation on, and then put the
Oh,
YouTube.
all right. I will do that. Thank you.
This
So
so
make
this
it
will
one
be our face,
or 3 minutes.
huh?
3 minutes or 1 minute? Did you say 1 minute
One
long?
to 3 minutes if you want to on
Oh,
TikTok, but
oh,
that'll help you in the long run. Like you can always promote. We're gonna cut this part out, but excuse me. You can always promote on TikTok, um, 1 to 3 minutes, and then join you on your live on TikTok when you do it. You can do
okay.
that. Um, you can alternate between the two. Join you on your nightly lives on TikTok because you've been doing it nightly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then join the recap of those nightly lives. So you take those same lives that you've been doing nightly, and you can take that, download the video from your lives, and put it on YouTube. And they can
Okay.
get the recap on YouTube.
So how do I create a TikTok video to let people know that I'm on live?
You just get on here like I normally do. Just get on, do a video, and say, "Hey, join me on live in about 5 minutes." You see this button right here? Click on
Mm-hmm.
it. If you see it's in red or pink, click on
Mm-hmm.
it and join me on live for a live meditation, explaining your meditation and everything. But you're
Okay.
gonna have to start showing your face.
I will. I'm gonna have to because I know it's it's more engaging that way. But and I'm gonna have to get past that very quick.
But
Um.
as far as your videos go, you show your face on your videos and say, "Hey, I'm doing a live meditation," or "I'm doing a live meditation next week. What would you like to hear?" You can do the same things that you're doing right now in this version, where you can say, "Hey, choose one for this, choose two for this, or three." Put that in the comments, And that is what you can do in your video. And that'll allow you to say, to choose, okay, this is the one that you guys chose, it's the one that's highly recommended. And you can go in there and say, hey, I chose this one based on what you guys wanted. And then join me on the live for this meditation. It's a full step by step, but it makes practical sense when it comes down to your marketing. We'll
So
talk
when,
about
so
it.
when so when the live is done, does that video suddenly doesn't get pushed any longer? Does it disappear?
No, it goes into your live studio on
Oh,
TikTok and you
okay.
can download it and then you can put it wherever you want to put it. I'm going to send you um I'm going to send you the podcast referral that I have. I think you and I both would make money off of that from RSS. And you can create your own podcast and all you do is just take those same videos, the full form, and put it on your podcast show and call it a day.
Okay.
Because that's
Oh,
a whole group of different people.
I don't know if I'm capable of monetizing yet. I don't know. I really don't know how that works.
What sounds are you using? Are you using your own sounds? Are you using non-stock sounds, royalty-free sounds?
I'm using my own sounds from my voice, and I also use background music from CapCut for the meditations.
Okay. On YouTube, not YouTube, but I have to find the royalty-free sounds where
Oh,
you can use that freely without anybody coming for you for copyright infringement or anything like that, and you can monetize on that. You want to get on monetization, you can monetize once you get 1,000 followers and a certain amount of watch views here on YouTube. On
mm-hmm,
TikTok, the moment you get past 1,000 followers, that's when you can start having more capabilities of monetization.
mm-hmm,
But your monetization can actually come when you start to refer people to your website. You don't have to wait for them to do that. You can when this is why your face is important because you're showcasing your soul regressions and your custom meditations. So you have to be able to talk about those things,
mm-hmm.
and people are going to need to come to you for guidance. That's the reason why we have these lives because I want
Right.
people to get acclimated to who you are. But you have to start showing the people that we're connecting with and that are coming to follow you. You have to start showing them um, who you are and what you do outside of me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where your monetization will come from because you're not a social media influencer. There's a difference.
Right.
You're a social media marketer because you have your own company that you are monetizing.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to market your company every time you come up. So you have to show your face so people can get connected to you and get to
Right.
know you, not just with your voice.
Right. All right. Thank you for the advice.
All right.
It's true and it resonates with me. I've been really like resisting. So you know what they say, what what you resist persists. I have to get past that so that I can move on to the next level. So
Mhm,
I hear you.
mhm. But you're ready for it, and it'd be different if you weren't. But you are.
Okay. All
You
right.
are. Ain't gonna be perfect. I mean, even if it doesn't look the way that you want it to look, it's cool,
It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. It'll get better the next time and the next time after that and so forth. It's okay.
and you'll figure it out for the way that you want it to be. Right?
Right. Right.
And that's all that matters.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you and, you know, everything.
It's cool. For those who are coming in, thank you guys for joining us. Cut because we're gonna cut this and then remove this from the repeat. My tablet is gone. I still hear it. All right, go over there. Mama's about to end. Okay, so Mama's about to be done. And here comes these. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with us here at Black Cherokee, your spiritual hub. For Nova, be quiet, please. All right. Thank you so much for all of you guys who are coming in and sharing your time with us. Your time is the most valuable thing that you can never get back. So it is our hope that these last hour and a half has been something miraculous and wonderful for you and something that you can learn from. As I stated before, feel free to check out Rosa with oasisregressions.com if you're interested in getting a soul regression or a specialized meditation moment with her. Also, make sure you follow her on YouTube, TikTok. Are you on Facebook too?
I am on Facebook, Oasis Regressiones del Alma in Spanish. I have to change it to.
Oasis de Regressiones de Alma. I remember that. I have been working hard to get that. So yes, she did. She does do soul regressions in Spanish and in English. So language is not a barrier for her in any way, shape, or form. So make sure you guys follow her on Oasis Regressions on TikTok, Oasis Regressions on Soul Tribe. Sorry. Oh, yeah. And also on Soul Tribe. Oasis Regressions on YouTube. Join her also on oasisregressions.com. You can also find her within our spiritual hub, which is Spiritual Hub. You can click on the link below and get connected to the Spiritual Hub, where we have a collection of wonderful people who are experts in the soul. So, Soul Tribe is our community that we offer to you. And if you are interested in having a one on one session with me where we start to clear away all of these things that may be holding you back, locked in your subconscious mind through generational traumas, where we release you from those generational traumas from the root, please go ahead and click the link in our bio and click on book a session, book one on one session. And if you want to vet me, I always ask if you want to vet me because I respect it. Go ahead and click on the free webinar, get to know what I do, how I do, and all the wonderful things that we do here at Black Cherokee, One Tribe, your spiritual hub. With that being said, we are Soul Tribe, me and Miss Rosa. We are Soul Tribe, and we are here for your mind, body, and soul. Soul Tribe edition. Deuces, y'all. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you always, Rosa.
Thank
How in this thing? Oh, I remember. Bye, y'all. I forgot. How do I get out of here? Jesus. Oh, there we go. Bye, y'all.